Hello, fans, collectors, investors. Welcome back to Iconic Baseball. I'm Iconic Al, and today I am honored to present number 29 on my countdown, one of the greatest starting pitchers of all time, the greatest of his era for sure. I'm not sure if any starting pitcher has started their career with a better 10-year run. From 1967, his rookie year, through 1976, over that 10-year span, he compiled 71 WAR. We're talking about a 7.1 WAR average per season during a 10-year stretch. The man was remarkably consistent, remarkably dominant. He won 3 Cy Young Awards, compiled 311 wins over a 20-year career. The 109.9 WAR puts him up in the upper echelon of starting pitchers in baseball history. Of course, I am talking about terrific Tom Seaver.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
You better hurry, Nancy. I'm pitching today.
Okay.
Well, what are you doing?
We need gas.
$1 worth, please.
Now for some quick starting gasoline.
What?
And then some detergent gasoline they sell down the road.
Nancy.
What's the matter?
Nancy, you don't have to make 3 stops. Pull in here. This is a Phillips 66 Performance Stop. And this is Phillips Premium Flight Fuel, the 3 for the money performance gasoline.
3 for the money?
Right. It gives you quick starts, good mileage, and cleansing action. 3 for the money, and that's performance.
Oh, Tom, you take all the fun out of shopping.
The Performance Stop, Phillips 66.
Get 3 for the money performance. Quick starts, good mileage, and cleansing action at Phillips 66.
At Phillips 66, it's performance that counts.
Mr. Tom Seaver, one of the greatest and most dominant pitchers in baseball history. In fact, among all pitchers in the post-war era, I have him ranked second, behind only Greg Maddux. Over a 20-year career, Tom Seaver compiled 109.9 WAR during his time with the Mets, the Reds, the White Sox, and the Red Sox. His career ERA of 2.86 sparkles. A minuscule 1.121 whip. He won 311 games and struck out 3,640. He was a 3-time Cy Young Award winner, a 12-time All-Star, and ended up with an ERA plus of 127. There's a great quote from Joe Posnanski that really encapsulates Tom Seaver. Seaver blended a blistering fastball with a heart-stopping curveball, with a vicious slider, with a toughness that came from his time in the Marine Corps, with a flawless motion that looked like it was pulled out of a how to pitch pop-up book. I love that quote. He truly was the greatest pitcher of his era, and when he came up for Hall of Fame induction in 1992, he was inducted, of course, on the first ballot with 98.8% of the vote. Seaver was an excellent postseason pitcher. In 61 2/3 postseason innings, he posted a 2.77 ERA and a 1.086 whip, and he truly galvanized his legacy with the New York Mets when he led them to the 1969 World Series championship. Let's take a look at what I have for Tom Seaver. First off, the signed baseball. One of the most beautiful signatures you will find in the hobby. Tom Seaver obviously took great care in signing his name. He didn't sign a ton, and he passed away in 2020. So we have a situation here where we have an all-time great upper-tier Hall of Famer. Didn't sign excessively, and he has passed. So I believe Tom Seaver signatures will hold their value quite well. Likely will appreciate in value over time, more than some other Hall of Famers who signed a lot more and maybe weren't as great as Tom Seaver was. This was done through actually Reggie Jackson's authentication company, reggiejackson.com. the son of Leonard Coleman, National League Baseball. It's funny because Reggie Jackson has a great quote about Tom Seaver that I love. Reggie Jackson once said of Tom Seaver, "Blind people come to the park just to listen to him pitch." I always love that quote. But that's a really nice example of Tom Seaver on the sweet spot in ballpoint. Next up, we have a card from a set that you know I love, the 1997 Donruss Signature Significant Signatures. One of my favorite late 90s on-card auto sets. And this is just a really nice presenting action shot of Tom Seaver with a really nice autograph on there. Pretty much every Tom Seaver autograph is really nice. This is numbered, as they all are, to 2000. These are ones that I probably will have graded someday. I just really like this set. It was one that I really focused on as a young collector, as a means of obtaining autographs of the all-time greats. And lastly, a really beautiful, crisp copy of the 1970 Topps Tom Seaver. This is a fourth-year card for Tom Seaver, right in his prime years. I love the color on it. I love how it presents. Not a big fan of the 1970 Topps design in general, but this card is sort of an exception for me, and it's my only 1970 Topps card, and one that really just appealed to me, always has. And this is graded a PSA 7, a nice collector grade in that 1970 year. So you could call it an early career Tom Seaver. Cards like this are quite cheap, quite attainable, and to my eye, extremely beautiful. Contrast that with the 1967 Topps Tom Seaver rookie card, a very expensive card. I won't say that it's overpriced or overvalued. The market is what it is. It's a high-numbered, short-printed rookie card of one of the greatest pitchers of all time. So the market will support a high price on Tom Seaver's rookie card. However, given its eye appeal and its price tag, I would much rather have a card like this for Tom Seaver. Early career, nice eye appeal, checks off a box for me in terms of a set that I otherwise don't have represented in my collection. So this is the card that I choose to have for Tom Seaver. All right. Thank you again. It has been an absolute blast sharing my collection and my countdown. And stay tuned for next week where we will unveil number 28. Until next time, keep collecting and stay iconic.